Hello and welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. Today this is a Meeple Mentor reviews of My Lil Everdell. I'm Jared and with me is Holly. And we are going to discuss our thoughts on this new game that was just announced. And yeah, we got to play it quite a few times. It's for 1 to 4 players, plays in 30 minutes, and uses the same kind of core game mechanisms found in the regular game of Everdell. You get to be one of 4 different kinds of critters: the mice, the butterflies, the lizards, and foxes. Yes. But you only get 3 workers as opposed to however many 6 or 7 that you end up with in Everdell. Yeah, so what were your initial thoughts?
Oh, Everdell. I mean, I love Everdell.
So you like regular Everdell?
Yes, and so for it to be like a tiny Everdell, I was super excited. And it plays out so well. It's so quick. It's easy to grasp. And, you know, the components are great, as always.
Again, the components are much the same as you'll find in Everdell, including the little squishy berries. And the only component really that's not in here is the pebbles.
Yeah.
They still have the twigs, the berries, and the, what was the other one? Amber, the resins. Yes.
The pearls are also not in there.
Pearls not included because that was also like an expansion that was introduced with Big Everdell. You only have so many worker spots, and instead of like the forest event cards that are, I don't know if they're just forest cards, the ones that randomize and give you bigger randomized worker spots, this one uses dice, and you get 1 die per player in the game rolled at the beginning of every round, so you have some potentially large actions that everyone can get on one of those dice. I think it's a great way to teach younger children or, just newer gamers the general concepts of Everdell and the gameplay style of Everdell without all the involved, just everything that comes with regular Everdell.
I agree.
When I saw that this is 30 minutes to play, and having played Everdell so like dozens of times and knowing how long of a game that can take, I'm like, 30 minutes to play Everdell, really? And I gotta say, it's playable in 30 minutes.
It's very streamlined.
Yeah. So
there's not so much like, there is the laying out of cards, but you don't have a hand.
Right.
Which takes a lot of the, I need this amassment of resources.
Right.
And there aren't monuments. It's more of what have you played on the board, and that's how you get your major points.
Yeah, so the event cards are gone, the monuments are gone. Instead, all you have are essentially the 4, they're called parades, for like tiles that anyone can earn. It's just a matter of more points if you do it first. So if you get 5 critters, you get a parade. If you get 5 buildings, you get a parade. One color type of each of the 5 color types, you get a parade. And if you get 3 of one type, but not the production, the green production, 3 of one type, not that, you get another parade. So there's 4 possible to earn, and throughout the game you want to earn all of them to really be in the standing to try to win. Because you only have 3 workers, the way they do it is you have, on your turn, you play a worker, you get that action, then you can optionally pay for and play a card from the market. Because again, you don't have a hand limit, or there's no hand. So there's 8 cards, and you're just playing from that. And so they combined this idea of, some turns you might, some turns you play a worker, and some turns you get a card. No, it's just play a worker, play a card if you can, next turn. So with 4 rounds, or 4 seasons, and 3 workers, you're talking about 12 turns to play up to 12 cards. And it's that straightforward. And so the cards are a lot of the, I don't know, the busyness of some of the regular Everdell cards is kind of stripped down. It's kind of very like
definitely
easy to see with, what's going on. The icons are bigger, text is bigger, and the costs of cards are much cheaper. I mean, you can build one building for like 1 twig.
Right.
Depending on the building.
That also makes it to where in regular Everdell, you're trying to make it to your 15 minute or your 15 card max if you want to reach your max. And you can struggle to do that. But in My Lil Everdell, it's, if you do it just right, it's really easy to make sure you get one card out per turn, and that really maximizes your score. And plus, it's fun.
It is very fun. You know, as someone who really loves Everdell, I was excited to play this and try it and see, you know, is it going to be just as good? Well, if you want the heavy strategy, play Everdell, right? But if you want the same experience in like a very fast, straightforward way, or just something quick that you can play with your family very quickly, it's great. I mean, it really is the feel and core game mechanisms of Everdell in a very small package, and it's just much easier to get to the table, which is why, like, we played it 5-6 times. I mean, it was like, okay, let's play again.
Right.
It was just a lot of fun. So I think if you like regular Everdell, but you don't like the time commitment, or the heavy strategies that, you know, can often emerge with how am I going to spend these resources, or where should I really go? It breaks it all down so that you have a very simple, straightforward strategy in here. And with limited choices comes, you know, just easier time. Just play and go. Just play
Easier
and go.
playthrough, very simplified.
Yeah.
And adorable, as always.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking the same artwork. It's Andrew Bosley who did the original. It's the same designers, James A. Wilson and his wife, I believe. And also we've got, I mean, the artwork and the card play. So one thing that's different is in normal Everdell, you can, you know, use those occupied tokens to, you know, have, if you have a building card, you could put an occupied token down and play the associated critter for free. Well, that one's not in here anymore. They just got rid of that.
It's not really necessary, but you can only play up to one card per round, or per hand. So.
Right. So instead of, you know, that mechanism, it's just, you know, play a card from the market for its cost. Always. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, it's great. It's straightforward. I liked it a lot. I'm definitely keeping this in my collection. And I can't wait to show my kids. I think they're going to really like this.
Yeah, definitely.
So I highly recommend it. That's My Lil Everdell by Starling Games.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
I really like it. It's so cute.
All right, well, stick around on the channel. And hey, if you want to see more of what the game looks like, we also published an unboxing where I look at all the components under the camera for you to see, and it's right there for you to watch. So stick on the channel and watch that. Leave me a like and comment, do all the YouTube stuff, and, you know, subscribe so you don't miss any of our other content to come out. We have on the channel, we've been around for about 3 years. We do tutorials specifically for like those medium to heavyweight games, including big game Everdell, and news every other Friday. We had a podcast, interviews, we do all sorts of stuff. So a lot of stuff worth your time. If you like playing board games, this is the place to be. So until then, I've been Jared.
I'm Holly.
I'll see you next time.
Bye.